Hello everyone, how is it going? Welcome back to another build guide. All right, guys, so in this video, we're going to take a look at the build guide for another basic gold character, which is Emerald Green Lantern. I've already uploaded a build guide on John Stewart Green Lantern and Silver Green Lantern. If you're going to take a look at my playlist on build guides, you should find these two builds as well over there. But let's take a look at Emerald Green Lantern. So, he's actually a fun character to play with. He is not good in raids. He is mostly used as a tank, and I'll let you know why. But yeah, his basic attack string is really good. It's really fun. It doesn't give you a lot of damage, but it's really fun to use. He can actually help you guys to stun the opponents at times on tag-ins, and at times on the first hit, on the basics actually. So yeah, let's get into the passives first. All right, for the corpse or whatever it is. All right, so hammer 3 second stun duration, lantern 2 power bars gained, sword 100% crit attack damage. All right, so these are specials. So you will get a hazard actually, and that hazard can actually be very handy at times. You can use him in Champions Arena and in Invasions too. Maybe in Invasions, this hazard will come in very handy, because it does a lot of damage over time and it stays there for a few seconds. So it also, whenever the opponent goes into that hazard, it can deal a lot of damage just because of that DOT hazard damage that he gives. All right, this is more like a defensive type of a special where he does the damage, but what we also get is a temporary barrier or let's say a shield, you know, which increases our defense by 82%. As I increase it, the level of the special, I think the percentage will also increase. So again, this is obviously not a bad special to have, especially if you're like about to tank a super move and you don't want Green Lantern to die. And then you can just tag him in, or let's say if he's already in the game, you can just do a special too. The defenses will automatically increase and he'll probably be able to tank that super move. Rocket power, Green Lantern strikes from a distance, hurling a trio of rockets. Yeah, we know that animation, which is actually really cool. I really like the super move and the special three of Emerald Green Lantern, actually. All right. So yeah, let's take a look at the stats first, and we'll talk about the build. So this will be a completely hybrid build, unlike Blue Beetle. But yeah, let's take a look again. So defense is almost maxed out over here, as you can see. We got a little bit of resistance too, which is also there, which I've also kept. But let's take a look at critical attack damage. I think it's a little higher than normal. Let's check out. So 50, 150 plus 90. Yeah, it's like around 50% extra, so I need to remove that. Let's take a look at crit chance. Okay, 1937. I think this is fine. It's exactly how it should be. 24, 28, 29, 49. Yeah, I think this is completely fine. I think it's just 1 or 2% extra. But apart from that, you just need to add a little bit of defense, and I'll take you guys to the gears first. Yeah, I think there is an extra critical attack damage over here, which I will replace now. It won't take long because obviously with the reforge reforges that I have, it's 47,000. I had around 50K. I just spent a few to, reroll some chance effects. Yeah, so I'm going to put a bit of attack or maybe yeah, maybe a bit of defense actually. Yeah, let me put a bit of defense and max out that defense over there because we already have a huge ton of attack on this guy already, and he is like a hybrid build completely. Yeah, there we go. That is that 19% defense, which I think will be enough to max out his defense. Let's take a look. Yep, it is maxed out. So you can max out the defense on Green Lantern. You can max out the critical attack damage. You can max out the crit chance. Lethal attack chance is not important. Fast attack chance is not important. Let's take a look at the talents over here. We got a couple of defenses. We got a couple of CADs. One epic, resistance. Actually, I don't think that you need the resistance that much. Maybe I'll replace it with a little bit of defense, or maybe add a bit of CAD or CAC, one of those three, and replace them from the gears and add some attack over there. It will just increase my damage, I guess. So I to be honest, there are a lot of different ways to build a character. Some people add the armor piercing. Some people build the characters based on the artifacts that they use on them. Some people build the characters. So mostly, and once you are building a damage dealer, there are a few things that you should max out, which is the CAD and CAC. And not just for the damage dealer, but even if you max out the CAD and CAC for the support characters, it is also fine. And when it comes to the hybrid builds, so obviously you obviously need to max out the CADs and CACs, plus also add some defense and resistance. So yeah, we were taking a look at the gears over here. So let me show you. So the fourth slot, actually, what you need to do is you need to completely fill it up with attack. The fourth one, since I'm not really working on the fourth one at the moment, whenever I start re-rolling those fourth slots of talent, I'll obviously, add a lot of attack over there as well. Just add all attack and a couple of CADs, a little bit of defense, and you should be good to go. But if you want to like increase the level or the layer of defense or resistance, then obviously you can add a little bit of resistance to, like, I have one talent of resistance. It's not completely maxed out, stun resistance, DOT, and crit resistance, but it's there. It's there. All right. And there we go. A couple of attacks, one crit chance. And defense CAD, and I already have one rare attack. So rare is sometimes not enough on the fourth slot. The best thing to get a perfect build, you need to have, you know, epics on the fourth slots. And there are some common talents too, which I guess is fine. I'll obviously re-roll them whenever I have enough coins. So yeah, guys, this is the build for Emerald Green Lantern. And as I said in my previous build guides too, just as a beginner, don't max him out entirely, like max out the gears to level 80. Just keep him at level 40, 50 maybe at the max. Don't go over that. Once you're done building your main characters, then maybe you can build character like Emerald Green Lantern. All right, guys. So if you still got any questions about the build or how this character works out, yeah, you can let me know down in the comments and I'll be more than happy to answer it to you. All right, guys. Thank you for your time. Have a good one. Bye bye.